Hello everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners and welcome to a general Ninjago thoughts and opinions video. In today's video we're going to talk about the best weapon choice or design for every single one of our favorite ninja. Over the almost 10 years of Ninjago, the ninja's choice of weapons have stayed surprisingly consistent, but they've still changed a little bit here and there, and in some cases they've almost changed completely. Today we're going to pinpoint the best weapon design according to my opinion. However, some weapons will not be really considered seriously, like in Season 12, 13, and even 14 now, the ninja have had theme-specific weapons, so instead of Cole having a hammer in Season 13, he would have something night-themed, so he would have a mace. And in Season 12, he had a digital type of scythe, so I'm not going to take these specialized themed weapons into huge consideration here, but also keep in mind that I will still be keeping that in mind. First off, let's start off with Nia, and Nia before she was a water ninja, she did have double daggers, but for now as a water ninja, she's always had a spear and I'm pretty happy with that. So if I had to pinpoint the best type of spear I think she's used, I gotta say the Season 11 spear because it is gold, it has the right amount of detail, and it also isn't too big. Almost sharing the same boat as his sister, Kai has pretty much had a katana from the start of Ninjago, and just like Nia, I think his Season 11 katana is the best because it has the right amount of detail, and the old katana design has gotten a little bit outdated, so I think this one is the best blend of both worlds, not being too ornamental and special like the Sword of Fire, but also not being too simple like the original katana design that we've got over and over again. Honestly, if you're a Ninjago fan, then there's a 99.9% you probably have that katana because it comes in almost every set. It's hard to find a set which that katana design doesn't come in. Moving on to Zayn, he always wields these shurikens, which is already a pretty old piece, but it's still pretty detailed and there's no reason to change that, although it is a little bit boring now that we've gotten it over and over again. But my favorite weapon of choice for Zayn would be one of the newest ones in the epic battle sets, where Zayn has a huge icy blue shuriken. This one is definitely a lot more preferable as it's a lot more cooler and sharp, and the colors are a lot better. However, I would like it if this piece was a little bit smaller, and if we could get it in gold, that would be so much more perfect, and that would definitely be my favorite design. Zayn also does have a crossbow and bow and arrow from time to time. I do not like the bow and arrow, it's very boring, and I don't think it represents Zayn properly. The crossbow is a little bit of a step up from the bow and arrow, but in the end I still prefer the shurikens, and if I had to pinpoint the shurikens, it'll probably be the newest one if it was a little bit tweaked. Next up, we have Cole, who used to wield the Scythe of Quakes, but after the Ninjago movie, he uses a little bit edited version of the Scythe of Quakes, which is a hammer-looking weapon now. And my favorite version of the hammer is probably the one from Season 8 or Season 11. I can't really choose between the two, but the hammer in general is a lot cooler than the Scythe. Second to last, we have Jay, the Master of Lightning, who used to wield the nunchucks of lightning, but now he uses a weapon called a flail, which is pretty much a nunchuck but with a blade at the other side. Nunchucks are usually blunt in both sides, making them sticks with a chain in the middle, but with this one there's actually a sharp blade, making it a little bit more effective, and with the new parts pack, the Season 11 flail looks a lot more cooler. Jay still has the same fighting style because you can still grip the flail with your hand. It's not like your finger is going to get cut or anything, but this one looks a lot more lethal and a little bit more effective in battle if he was ever to use this instead of the nunchucks. Last but definitely not least, we have Lloyd, who only recently got a main weapon. Before that, he kind of wielded a golden katana, which you can't really call a main weapon, so it's nice that he has something going on for him right now. And that is a weapon introduced with the Ninjago movie. It usually comes with the golden tassel at the end, and they've reworked this weapon for Season 14 and it looks a little bit more different. I don't really know if I like it better or not. I have to see closer images of that to really put my opinion on that, but for the most part I really like this new style of Lloyd's weapon. I like the Ninjago movie one because there was nice contrast between the silver and the gold tassel, but the full golden one is also cool from Season 11, although I would prefer the contrast if it ever was to come back. In the end, as I speak in this video, I realized that Season 11 established a lot of new weapons for the ninja and kind of made a lot of things consistent, which I'm very thankful for, and all the new weapon designs are definitely more likable than the older ones, so LEGO's made a lot of good decisions to make our favorite ninja better in battle and better as they look when they're wielding their weapons. Thank you for watching this general Ninjago thoughts and opinions video, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!